Hello guys, taking our rights back again with Paul C, audit in Yorkshire, 3 times audit, and it'd be rude not to pop down here, see what's going on, and yeah, as it goes, I believe one of our fellow auditors has been assaulted by police at this complex. So yeah, I think we'd be mad not to take a look. I don't know what they're all doing up there, but I'll come back to you. Let me go and see what these are doing. The sign there, to be fair, sir, we've just read the sign there, and it's not a private road at all, because what it says on the thingy, on the yellow sign, that the planning, the proposed plan. So at the minute, it's publicly accessible.
Council, mate, they're saying this.
Are you dog section?
Yeah.
You dog section? Have you got a? I've got a Mally, mate.
I'm tiger section.
I went
No, I've got a Malinois. That's all.
I came here last Tuesday. Yeah. We got kicked off. I went to council straight after.
We're not on private property. We've just read the sign. We've just read the sign. There's proposed. There's proposed. No, we're not. There's proposed, and it says, "See you later. Bye." Hey, mate. Your colleagues a bit rude there.
K9 units.
It's all done and dusted, man.
Is it?
Wouldn't you look like it?
Hey, take you down.
Listen,
Yeah, it's all done, mate.
Listen, mate. No one's here to rub you up.
That's what.
No one's here to rub you up the wrong way. Wouldn't you like to give us a little display? Go on. It's good for publicity as well.
I've done loads of them.
Will you then? Today, please. And then we'll be out your hair.
I'm off to work out on the other side of Leeds. Otherwise, I'd love to, pal.
What, just 2 minutes?
Signs.
What dog have you got?
Needs taking down. Shepherd and a Springer.
What, a German Shepherd?
Yeah. So,
What, have you had a Mally before? Mallies are like a German Shepherd but on crack.
yeah.
I've got 2, mate. But I haven't done no protection work with them on out.
Nice dogs.
No, they're brilliant dogs. I've had Rottweilers, I've had German Shepherds. You know, you can't. They need more brain stimulation though, don't they, a Mally?
Oh yeah, they're a lot more. Yeah.
I mean, a Shepherd does, to be fair, but a Mally needs...
A different creature.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, listen, this is all publicly accessible because we've just read the yellow sign there.
I said to your colleague that needs taking down because all that refurb now is all done.
It's all done?
Yeah.
Well, my mate was here a couple of weeks ago, and the sign was a bit further down, but now they've moved it to the beginning.
Right, we need taking down because it's on about dog section refurbishment.
Alright.
It's all done, pal.
What's up? You've got all new kennels and all that?
Yeah, mate.
Alright. Hey, listen, stay safe, yeah? Alright, ta-da, mate. Where's he gone? Guys, I'll come back to you. His police dog was going off it there, wasn't it, to be fair? Guys, we've got some incoming.
You said it's a public footpath?
Yeah, we are. We've just read the sign. We've just read the sign.
I don't give a damn what you think. Get down there.
Hey, you are not very polite, you, so I am not going to engage with you. Go away, go away.
It's not public, it's just that
We've just, listen, I'll talk to you, miss, because it is road.
Yeah, really.
We've just, yeah, no, but I've just read the sign.
Yes, and the sign says, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I work here, mate.
Well, see you later, then go and do your work.
I'm doing my job. Are you? You want to get a job. You need to get a life.
This is our job.
Paid than you as well. Yeah.
Well, he was road. He was road, miss.
Get a job. Who do you think you are?
Well, it's true.
Who do you think you are?
Right, come down here.
Are you a police officer?
No, I'm a job.
Well, don't tell me what to do then, like that, miss. You just said come down here.
Yeah, but I think, did I tell you you had to? No.
Well, the tone was very suggestive,
Walk with me and talk with me.
Listen, we've just read the sign,
Yes,
and it
I know.
says what it is. After the planning permission has gone through, right?
It hasn't.
It won't be. Yeah, it hasn't. I know, because we've read it.
Unfortunately, right, the public path is
Unfortunately, the law's the
so where
law.
you sat here,
Unfortunately,
it's
we've
absolutely
just
fine.
read at the yellow sign
Yeah.
on the lamppost, and that tells me, well, you need to be because that's legal, that's lawful.
Where you sat here is absolutely fine.
That's
you
lawful.
There all you want. It's a public path, but that firearms over there, you definitely can't be.
Firearms? What's that firearms?
Can't go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we weren't going in.
There, the path outside is also our property as well.
No, it's all publicly accessible. This is a public path.
not.
This is just a public path.
I'm not. It'd make it easier if it was, but it's not. I'm afraid.
No, it is. I've just read the sign. It is. It is. It is. It is.
Tell him he needs to sort his
Sorry, I
attitude
won't
out.
do you a favour because it's not my job. So,
Alright,
but I appreciate what you're saying. I totally
He was
do.
very rude there, Miss. You haven't
I
been
get it, I
rude,
won't
you know.
listen,
I mean, you were
I'm
when you
listening.
said
If
come
you want
down
this, I'm
here.
not listening.
You when you said we
So
come
all
down
I'm
here.
asking you to do is just stay here. So stay here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Don't be rude about it. I don't want to hear it though when I'm stood here. When I'm stood here, I don't want you to listen to rude about him in front of me.
What? But do you want to?
Tell me when I've gone. All right.
Do you want to hear your colleague talk about where he has?
I didn't listen to what he was saying, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but being rude
So-
about something's not breaking laws.
It's not. I'm not saying. I'm not an officer.
Well,
so
yeah,
that's
but you're
irrelevant.
asking him not to talk about it. You're trying to infringe on his
If he would, please, is what I'm asking.
He don't want to, he wants to talk it out.
Don't then.
Who are you anyway?
Who am I?
Yeah, have you got any powers to remove?
Absolutely not. I'm coming to talk to you, that's all I'm doing. I'm not removing anybody.
Like I say, we've all read
So
the.
anyway,
We've all
if you
read
would
the sign.
kindly just stay at this bit here. That's all I'm asking.
What's publicly
I hope you have a
accessible?
really nice day. I'm going to go back to my job, so I've got things to
So
do.
what do you think about him speaking to us like that?
Well,
Come
listen, I'll
on,
be
you've got
honest.
to. Well, I tell you what, I found
His
that hard to
job's
believe.
irrelevant
It suggests
to
like you
what I
did
did,
because
so-
you heard him and the wind's blowing now.
I'm speaking to you though.
Yeah, I know, but you still heard him.
Anyway, I'm going to go in. Okay.
Alright, cheers.
So that suggests you did, miss.
Make it easy if you
Miss.
would stuck around this bit
Yeah,
here.
you have a nice
Miss.
day.
That bit over there.
I'm sorry if I came across being rude.
A little bit, but
Yeah, sorry
anyway,
about that.
here we are.
Yeah.
That bit over there.
So this-
it is firearms, and you're not supposed to film over there if you could.
Right, so...
It'd be nice.
Well, we can put a drone up.
Can I ask you one
We're
question?
going to put a drone up.
Is this public here? So I can buy a drone from here?
No, since we're private land.
No, I can
No, it's publicly accessible, so we
I'm
can.
not a drone person, what do I know?
Okay.
Right, if you could stay over there where the public path is, where the lads are.
Yeah, I was going to go. I was just going to go and check in because it says all visitors must be part of the gatehouse, and we're visiting.
Yeah, no, can't park, no, stop me a bit down.
No, I'm saying it say there. It says all the visitors, all visitors. It doesn't say that.
No,
It
it
says
says
all
report to the
visitors.
gatehouse.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do now.
You've reported to me.
I'm going to report
Hi,
the gate.
love, would you mind?
I've just spoke to you, haven't I? Haven't I just spoke to you when you come in, sir? Oh no, it's just someone who looks like you know, dog section. We had a very cordial conversation, if I'm honest, with somebody who looks like you. This guy come out, I realise he's got a job to do. However, he can't be talking to members of the public the way he did.
You do me? Is that filming now?
Are you?
So what I need you to do is not film the private police area.
Are you filming?
Okay, I am filming you.
well-
I've got it on cameras on.
You're supposed to tell me, to be fair.
Okay, all right. You've approached me. I've not come speak to you.
I know, because the sign says be part of the
Okay, so
gatehouse,
when
this is the
when tell
gatehouse.
me I need to switch this on. You've come and approached me. Okay.
I didn't tell you to switch it on.
Okay, I'm not telling you have, but it's switched on. Okay.
Yeah,
know
but
it's
you was,
switched on.
if I
So
approach you or
I'm
not,
asking you now, are you filming now? Because this is a private police area and you're not permitted to film onto here. So
I'm not
film-
on there.
film-
I'm in a public place. I'm in a public place. I'm in a public place.
No, the footpath is quite close.
That sign strongly suggests all visitors I'm visiting,
Right.
so it then becomes
If you're
public.
visiting, if you want to go up to the visitors entrance and sign in,
Is this the gatehouse?
okay, no.
Where's the gatehouse then? Because it's got a sign there.
Reception's up there,
What's
sign
your
in.
number?
Who are you visiting?
What's your number?
Collar number's there.
I can't read.
Who are you visiting?
I can't read. What's your
Okay,
number?
You can't read?
No.
Okay.
I'm dyslexic. What's your number?
It's 191.
See, that wasn't
Are you
really
dyslexic
hard.
with numbers?
Yes.
Right, okay. So who are you visiting on site?
I'm a visitor of the site today.
So who are you visiting?
I'm a visitor of the site today.
Okay, so who are you
What part of
visiting?
that you're not understanding,
So I'm asking who you're
Sergeant?
visiting.
I'm a visitor of the site. I was going to check in at the gatehouse, like that sign, and it points at you, so that suggests that visitors have to come here.
Okay, so what I'm asking
Listen,
you
I've
to do...
just come over to have a
Okay.
cordial conversation with you, to be fair, and I think your attitude's a bit,
I don't think it's my
yeah,
attitude that's
I
in
think it
question.
is.
Okay, so what I'm saying
Like I said,
to
I've
you
just spoken to somebody who looks like you, like, and they were very, very nice, very professional.
Okay.
And we were as well. I did come over and try and have a cordial conversation with yourself, but you didn't want to know, did you?
Okay. I don't really know what point you're trying to make here.
Well, what I'm saying is, what the point?
So-
The point I'm making is, no one's here to rub you up the wrong way.
I'm not...
You know,
I'm
I asked him if he was going to give us
I've not got angry, I've not raised my voice, I've asked you a simple question.
Yeah, it's just your mannerisms.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not fine though, is it?
That's your opinion, and you can have that. You're entitled to it completely. What I'm saying to you is, there is a public right of access through here. At this moment in
I know.
time, you're not on it.
I am, because that sign says visitors to report again. That's
Why
what
are
I'm
you raising
doing.
your voice, sir?
Because you keep telling me, and I keep pointing you to the sign.
This section
is that
here-
a legal sign? That sign there, is that
My
legal?
understanding, there is a footpath that runs through here.
Okay.
To this side of the footpath and to that side of the footpath
Right.
is private property.
See,
Okay.
what I'd suggest is, because this fence is here, once you get past the fence, then
Okay.
that'd suggest it's not
What-
public
what I
anymore.
simply want to prevent you doing is filming personal people's licence plates
Personal
and details.
Why?
Yeah, yeah.
Why? Why not?
Actually, I've got a database and I record all number plates and put them on my database.
Okay.
We're not personal DVLA on them.
Okay.
You know that, I don't know if you know that. I'm not being rude, I'm just saying.
So why didn't you just say that instead of going around the houses? And then I'd have said, yeah, I'm not here, me personally, to do that. Anyway.
You didn't give me a chance to say it.
Which one's your car?
Eh? Which one's my car? That's none of your business.
Right.
So like you just said there,
the film
that's private. We're going to take off our drone from there.
I wouldn't advise filming because we've got flight pass with
Yeah, well, we've got apps.
MPAS.
We've got apps.
Okay.
We've got apps.
Well, if you notify me when you're flying it, I'll let MPAS know and where you're flying it. However, we've got drones as well that we put up.
Right, well.
Okay.
So, just because you've got drones,
Right.
doesn't mean
So
that we can't.
If you want to go over there and do what you're going to do, then go over and do what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Can I just ask, you know the drones, is it matrices?
Is it what?
Is it matrice?
What's
I
that?
saw
I don't know what that is.
drone, I saw, you know them big ones? I saw one last week when I come down.
I don't know.
Yeah, they were drone piloting in field.
Is that the make?
Yeah, that's what he's asking, yeah.
Them right big massive ones, what police use.
I've no idea. We've got loads of things.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
What section do you work in then? Dogs?
What section
Are
do
you
I
dogs?
work in?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a dog section.
No, alright. I like dogs, that's all.
We're not here,
So do I. I've got a couple of meals.
Listen, mate, we're not here to be disrespectful. We just, it's...
And have I said any of that? I've not.
but
I've not.
listen,
Understand some of our frustration.
right? The thing
You
what
don't
I
have to call me
can't
sergeant.
understand, the thing what I can't understand is what's the big deal about not being able to walk on a private road?
Do you know what I don't
Not
understand
hurting
is
anyone.
what's your motivation for doing it? And I genuinely don't understand what your motivation is doing it. But I don't understand why you need to film and do it.
'Cause we get
I'm
paid.
not being funny with you. I'm
Well,
just
listen,
just asking you a question. I don't understand your
Let me
motivation for doing it.
Just simply because you have a lot of things going on here.
Yeah.
Public order, firearms, driver
Yeah.
training,
Yeah.
drones,
Horses.
dogs, and it's just interesting, mate.
Aye.
Horses.
Okay.
Just interesting.
Okay.
Also, what I'd say is what I don't get is why police,
So
I don't understand police brutality.
So, just let me.
This guy's been quite
Not,
respectful.
well, he was.
In terms of communication and I have no appreciation. Sorry, I have an appreciation of things that people like and don't like and all that business. So when you record it and when you film it, what do you do with those recordings? If it's like a personal interest, what do you do with it?
Well,
Wank off to it.
no. Basically, a lot of people do it for different reasons. So I know someone personally who's got autism. He's on autism spectrum,
Right.
and he does it because he has a big fascination with police vehicles.
So we had an open day 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, he goes to them all, mate.
Okay.
He goes to
So
them all.
did he come to that one? Because we had loads of stuff going on.
Yeah, he told me.
Dogs
yeah.
coming out helicopters,
yeah, he
all
went
that
to it,
business.
yeah.
He was great. That sort of stuff.
So when's the next one?
I don't know.
Yeah, because that is interesting. When is the next West Yorkshire Police open day? Because I've been looking online because I wouldn't mind going to one myself.
I have no idea. So this is ops. So this is an ops district. So we have different districts, obviously around West Yorkshire. This is an ops district. So different districts will run different open days whenever they want.
Right.
So I know ours, we haven't done one for ages, so this is a trial and stuff.
Me and my mate came last week. I didn't want to come today, did I? But these guys have never been. I went, all right, I'll come and show you. I ain't come to course. I didn't even want to come down. I've been here twice before. But I came last week.
It's not that exciting.
It's not when you've been twice. I came last week for a second time with my mate, and he violently got. Do you know a sergeant called Timothy Schofield?
I know Tim.
Yeah, Tim assaulted
And that's what
him.
I'm saying. We don't appreciate police
Violently
brutality,
shoved
but
and
it
pushed him
happens.
Whilst he was stood on a public pavement.
Right.
But it happens, Sergeant. It happens.
Obviously, he's putting a civil claim in. There's going to be action and all that jazz. But I mean, you know yourself, because you seem quite a decent chap just to talk to and out of uniform. Forget the stripes and the numbers. You seem like a pretty decent guy, and I don't understand why he did it.
Well,
you were giving me
No,
directives.
it's the first I've heard of it.
Before these come over.
Why did it, mate?
So I don't.
He came across ruthless and violent.
But Sergeant, can I ask why you were giving me
Honestly.
directives then?
Giving you directives.
Yeah, telling me not to video into there from a public place.
I've asked you. I didn't give you a directive. did I?
Right, well the way you'd asked
you
was suggesting I was breaking the law, but unfortunately for you guys, I know the law.
Well, that's not what I was asking, and I'm not disputing any of that, and I haven't questioned your knowledge of the law.
I know, I'm just saying.
I simply asked you not to film in that direction because it covers my car.
The way
my
you
colleagues'
said it,
cars,
you were
and
suggesting.
personal cars.
You were being very suggestive,
Okay.
weren't you, Sergeant, to be
again,
fair?
that's your opinion,
How
isn't it?
do they go about driving along on the road then, like, when they don't want people to see it?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't want people to see it, but when it goes on the
Okay,
road, everybody can see
I'll
it.
put it another way. Anybody's workplace, okay. And I don't know if you've got jobs or not, if you work at
Yeah, this is my
offices.
job.
So, okay, if you've got vehicles and you work in certain places, you work in places like the police service or other, well, I suppose in any job, how comfortable you feel in people coming and filming what you do. Certainly.
And I get you, Sergeant.
Some of this emergency people, right?
I get you.
Who, like this gentleman's just said, some of us,
I get it.
Some of us are decent.
I get it.
A lot of us are decent. In fact, probably the majority of us are decent people that just want to go about their daily business. Okay, go to the job, go home, not be harassed. And there are some people.
Do you know the people?
Do you know? Like to, can I just finish?
Yeah, sorry, Sergeant.
There are some people that would like to make life more difficult for us, and some people that like to actually harm us. Okay, and we don't deserve that for doing our job, do we? So some people who want
the good ones don't.
The majority of police officers, police staff, and the emergency services I work with that I know of are good.
So you've never come across any corruption in your job?
No.
How long have you been in the police force?
And on art. Okay, so my point I'm trying to make is.
No,
these are people, everyday working folk,
yeah,
trying to do their job, and don't want to be drawn into being harassed. And some people do want to harm us, and if all that data is available to them and the personal information, then it is going to make us feel a little bit insecure about.
But you know what it is? Unfortunately, like it or not, right? There's police officers that go above the powers that they've got. You know, reasonable force and all that. Yeah, I know. So if you didn't have tyrants like that, then you wouldn't have people like yourselves feeling as though that you were under attack from public. If you've done your job properly, everyone knows we need you. What kind of world would we be living in if we didn't have proper police officers?
So what I'll say to you, what you're doing now isn't changing any of that. Okay.
In what respect?
Well, you're not stopping bad police officers being bad by doing this, are you?
Well, if bad police officers didn't do what they do, I wouldn't be stood here today.
Who are you catching out?
Well, I mean, listen, mate, right?
And this is a conversation.
This is with all due respect. You are talking to. You don't know me.
No,
but I'm going to tell you something now. I single-handedly brought a corrupt inspector down. Out of the business. Okay. Single-handedly.
By filming like this?
Yeah.
Or was there other things that happened?
Well, yeah, you unlawfully arrested him.
And him unlawfully arresting me and talking, basically lied from start to finish with everything what he was saying.
Okay.
And not long after, he didn't have a job.
Okay.
So I like to think I'm doing some good in community.
Okay.
Not just for people out here, but for people as you don't want to be tarnished with the same brush. So what we're trying to do is highlight good, separate the good from the bad.
I think what
you seem like one of the good ones.
What you'll find is now is that there is going to be a lack of willingness to engage when you come onto sites like this.
Yeah.
You know, so people won't talk to you. So that method of you getting, if that's the start, you know, if that's what you've done, and I don't know because I don't know any details of it, but if that's what the result of what you've done previously, and that was, you know, a police officer that shouldn't have been policing, then, you know, that might be a good thing. I don't know. But what I'll say is that because of this, and because it's widespread, isn't it now? We know about the auditing process.
Yeah.
Do it. There is a lack of engagement.
I mean, you've got files on us all,
it's not really.
You know we are.
It's not going to be a very lucrative way of weeding out bad police officers, is it?
Yes,
because people aren't going to engage you anymore because of.
Yeah, but what it is, that's where you mess up though, and that's where you mess up though.
You still get engagement, and you still get officers abusing the powers.
That's where. Do you know what, Sergeant?
I'll take your word for it.
Do you know what, Sergeant? If you came out with us, engaged with us in a positive manner, we get our video, and we've gone. I feel as though you're up now, but at the start when it was just me and you, you were being very selective with your words. And trying.
I can be selective with your words, sure.
Yeah, but you were selective in a manner.
Let's be honest. You chaps turn up and you're quite selective with the words you use as well, aren't you?
Yeah, of course we are.
You know, it is a little bit of a game, isn't it? A little bit of a to and fro, isn't it?
Before I forget.
You can absolutely.
Do you know when you said that? Obviously, because of what we do, and it can make people feel uneasy and stuff. Yeah. Obviously, it's not law. We can't fill your number plates, but like people get uneasy and upset. What I was going to say is it's an occupational hazard. It comes with a job. Just like, if you hear me out, just like if I went out today in town and got attacked by somebody who didn't like orders, that's an occupational hazard for me.
Because it happens.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But what I'll say is there's a damn sight more police officers than there are auditors out and about, aren't there?
Whoa.
Okay. So
your gang's a lot bigger than ours, mate. That's all I'm going to say.
It's a phrase.
Our gang's getting bigger.
It's been used. What I'm saying is that if your occupation is this and you're getting paid for this and this is what you do, and if you go out and are drawn undue harassment, aggression, violence, it's not right, is it?
Well, we never do
it's
that.
It's not right.
No, I'm saying if people are doing that to us,
because the job you do.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
right.
No.
Nobody should
Definitely
be
not.
harassed, be be attacked.
I nearly got attacked last week, didn't I?
Be the subject of anything like that just because of the job they do, should they?
Yeah.
So that's the point I was making.
Yeah, I get it.
See, so why I got my back up a little bit with you there was because you were suggesting that you're videoing into it, and you were suggesting, even though you didn't say the word, you were suggesting that. Are you videoing now because you know, you were suggesting that I was, but you knew what you were doing though, Sarge.
Are you filming in here?
You know.
Because if you are, I'd like you not to.
You didn't say them words, are we, Sergeant? Be honest,
right.
man,
But I didn't
please.
say the words you said either, did I?
Yeah, you said, what it is, are you videoing in here now? Because,
filming
it's a police, and you shouldn't be, is what you said, the words.
You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be for me.
So
whether you say it's a legal standpoint, a moral standpoint, an ethical standpoint, you shouldn't. I won't think of doing it. I don't think it's appropriate, and I'd appreciate if you didn't do it.
yeah, no, but again, right, we could say, and I have, I'm not, look, are you going to get us to you're alright and you're beyond the fence? It's beyond the fence, it's beyond the fence, he's alright, miss.
I think she might have been talking to me rather than you.
So,
I know, but are we, you can clearly see that you're alright, can't you?
Well, yeah, but she's my colleague.
Yeah, so
same as if your mate said to you, if you were talking to somebody else. Yeah.
Alright then, so was that code word for, was that code word for, should we get out and rough them up?
Say again?
Was that like, should we get out and rough them up code word? Are you alright? No.
I'm not quite sure what your world you live in.
neither am I, mate, and I'm his mate. No, he's alright.
No, listen, like I said to you before these come over, no, listen, I don't want to come and wind you up.
And I ain't stood behind this fence for any other reason, but I can't be bothered to come through there, really. That's right. So,
yeah, none of us want to wind you up.
You know, I'm not wound.
Listen, even if you were out here and we did have nefarious intent, right? And you were, no, but what I'm saying is, if you stood out here and we did have nefarious intent, if we attacked you, you'd press that button on that radio, but in the police station we'd be surrounded within minutes, I suspect anyway.
Listen, I'd be very surprised, and it would be a very unwise person that came to a centre with lots of police.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
And started attacking police officers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It wouldn't be a very wise thing to do.
I've never known that to happen.
Not lots have got like,
I've never known that to happen, Sergeant. Have you?
Or a dream prison sentence. Because you're getting nicked, aren't you, mate, if you do that?
Well, you know.
Have you known anyone to turn up at a police compound and attack police officers? I've never known.
Have I known?
Yeah.
There's news stories about it, isn't there? There are people that do.
Wait there, let me finish.
I'll tell you, there are cases previously where people have taken exception to individual police officers and have waited outside police stations for them. It does happen.
I'd say I bet he was a tyrant then, or she was a tyrant.
Not necessarily, no.
Right.
People, funnily enough, take exception to us because sometimes we have to take people a little bit away and they don't like it.
Well, listen, if you're going to break the if you're going to break the rules or the law, then there's consequences, isn't there?
This is what I've always. Listen, Sarge, this is what I've always said.
Yeah, no, for all of us, for them, for us.
If I get nicked and I've done something wrong,
right.
I'll take it on chin. I ain't going to dislike you for nicking me.
Listen,
I've done wrong.
It's absolutely the same standard for police officers. In some ways, there's a higher standard that we're held to.
Yeah, 100%.
And I've been nicked loads of times.
Because we have lots of internal processes, procedures, and a code of ethics that we have to stick to. And it is a higher standard than an all member of the police.
Merseyside police are an exception. I can't stand them. Any of them, mate. Any of them.
Listen, can I ask you a question? Why didn't you tell me that you were videoing? I know you're saying I approached you, but still, you're talking about ethics and...
Do you want me to be entirely honest?
Please.
Right, and I'm being entirely honest with you, right?
Please.
I was stood here, it was on, you approached me, I didn't even think of saying it.
Okay.
I didn't even think it was a slip of mind, it was a tiny mistake that I should have said it and I didn't.
Okay.
And
well, there you go. Explain, job done, isn't it?
Not dancing around, not being awkward.
Yeah, no, job done, you explained, and you know, I accept
well,
that.
That's fair enough, we're all
I
human,
accept that. I accept your
at least you're not doing it
explanation.
covertly, you know, we can clearly.
But it would be covert. But it would be covert if you didn't tell us.
I was in typing on my Excel spreadsheets, and you know, I didn't have my kit on. So
what is it you do?
What did you get a message to say we were here?
You're not stuck in here all day, are you? Do you get to go out and stuff?
I can if I want to, and I probably will later on because I get bored.
So you get to go like just out on beat and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't imagine being stuck in an office all the time.
No, it can be frustrating, especially when weather's like this. It's nice, isn't it?
It's beautiful, but it's like I was saying as well. I'll just say very quickly. This is what I don't understand. Obviously, I get they're saying that's private, but us walking from top to here and back out again, we're not hurting anyone, are we? Why does it bother people so much?
Well, I'll tell you, it's private land at the end of the day.
Yeah,
okay.
I get that.
So there are instances that do happen where people, and I'm not saying it's yourselves, but do try and enter police premises, try and film stuff that they shouldn't do, try and sabotage stuff,
like going up to windows and stuff and walking around. Yeah, we
So when this gentleman said before about visiting, so we have a set process of visitors on site, and that is our boundaries. And I appreciate you saying there's no physical barrier. I get that, but technically, yes, there's a public footpath that runs from right to left there, isn't there? It doesn't run that way, so that's not public access. Okay.
So when you come down that path, then where does it? Right, does it? Right, okay, right, okay.
Absolutely right. Free to public. Dog walkers, families come across here all the time.
What the hell?
Please don't take that off.
Sorry, I'll put it back on.
Don't be getting us nicked, mate.
I know. Stop carrying on. Sorry about him.
So
It's not on this tablet, mate.
it's not for me to say whether you're doing harm or doing no harm. At the end of the day, it's private property. So, do you know what? I don't think it'd be an issue if you went to the top and went, I'm visiting, can I sign in as a visitor? I want to do X, Y and Z. It'd be them to decide, they'd probably say no, to let you enter your private areas. But for walking left and right on here, absolutely not a problem. So, the bit about walking from there to there...
Yeah, but we have read a yellow sign that says that you're putting planning permission in, and then after that it won't be publicly accessible. So that's what it says on the sign.
Public right away. So that's basically a sign telling us it's a public road.
Where's that yellow?
Right at the top of it, yeah. On the left-hand side where your police car's going out now, the first lamppost that you come out.
I think you'll find there's a sign at top of it that says it's private property and no entry to the general areas of public. All words that.
No, there's a yellow sign on tied onto the lamppost.
At the top of
the council sign.
That says no access to.
But last week, you know that lamppost it's on now.
Yeah.
Last week it were further down. It was third lamppost in. That's where council put it.
I don't know.
Sorry, mate.
I don't know. I don't know.
So how come you come out? Did you get a radio?
Yeah, there was a broadcast to say you were coming out and just to give them a bit
Mate,
of support.
everyone knows we're here. Everybody knows we're here. How many coppers have you got in the premises at the minute? About 500?
I couldn't tell.
There won't be far. Well, certainly I don't know.
Couple of hundred?
Couldn't tell you.
They all know we're here, mate.
There'd be out with dogs and horses and everything, man.
Yeah.
But no, it's not to come out and
anyway,
be aggressive with it or send the troops out. At the end of the day, you're here. That's a public right of way. You're entitled to. We're having a conversation as I would have with any one of you out on the street in public.
Well, at least
we are.
We got assaulted at Edmund Wyke earlier just for standing in car park, mate.
Well, like I say, people. We have had recent incidents where people have tried to enter police buildings with what we suspect to be not very...
Yeah, no, but if we lived like that, if we lived like that,
not very
honourable
intentions.
Because he came out and set my name and I had a mask on, and I wore the mask deliberately just because I didn't want him knowing who I want to come out. And is it true you've got eye recognition on your police radios?
Eye recognition.
On that camera there.
Eye recognition.
Yeah.
Them cameras
Not to my knowledge.
that radio.
No, they haven't.
Not to my facial
They haven't made it told you, didn't they?
These are all being replaced soon, anyway. These are old ones.
Have they got facial recognition?
Facial recognition?
They're getting some. They're supposed to be getting some though. There's been talk of it.
Right.
There's talk of it.
So what benefit? So we could identify you straight off it, ping on there and go, right, that is Joe Watts from wherever.
Come through with your radio,
I think that would technologically, if I can say the right word, I think that would be a massive stretch in terms of a company being able to build something this small that can do that. I mean, you would have to have this linked then to some data server which has got to be secure, it's all covered under GDPR, all that business. But then have to send it to some database, but then have to scan it. I don't know. Companies might do.
Possible.
I don't know. I'm not that tech
I've got
savvy.
one more question before I go. I've got one more question. So the thin blue line badge.
Make it an easy one, please.
This is very easy.
I'm not getting involved in political discussions about the thin blue line badge.
No, let's leave out first then.
It's not a debate. I just want to hear me out.
Okay.
So if Metropolitan Police have banned it, do you reckon it's going to get banned in other boroughs and counties around the country?
I have no idea. My understanding of Met Police is that they asked officers to remove it during a certain operation.
I think it's been been pulled completely.
Why would they do it just for a certain operation though?
That's their decision, isn't it?
No, I mean it doesn't matter. I don't know. What's the thought process for that? I don't know.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
According to Commissioner, mate.
But then you see, hasn't the Northampton Police Chief offered to buy thin blue line patches for all his officers?
Who's that?
That's it.
Northants, is it? Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Do you think that separates you from us though? The thin blue line. The thin blue line.
Separates us?
Yeah.
My understanding is it's a charity patch, and the money goes to charity for families of fallen officers.
I know. And what about the people though who die in police custody? Why don't you wear one for that then? Because they've got family, haven't they?
You can't link the two subjects at all.
Why?
Because you can't link the two subjects at all.
Why? Because listen, so my thought process then is that you know that I'm sure you as a police sergeant will be aware that there is a bridge, right? That and it's separate. And I think if you were impartial, so you wear one for your colleague. Yeah, there's a bridge between the public and the police, isn't there? Like you just said.
It's the bridge of the public of the police and the police of the public.
Yeah. So but what it is, but you are the police and we are the police, really, aren't we?
I think it is.
We're out the public, isn't it?
I think it is.
So what I'm saying, right, is, do you know when you're saying, like, you get people who want to arm police officers, right? That's a bridge, isn't it? That needs building, surely.
A bridge in terms of understanding why people want to arm police officers?
No, a bridge that needs to be put together so there is no one that wants to carry out violent crimes against police officers or whatever.
There will always be an element that wants to do
Yeah, but what I'm saying, though, is if you had one, say, you wore the blue line for your colleagues that died. No one wants to see you die or anyone else for that matter, right?
Okay.
But you're wearing one for the people who died in police custody or murdered or whatever, right? Don't you think that shows a bit of impartial as well?
I'm not sure that'd be the right way to do it at all.
It's not even that either, though, Torbs. I asked this question to a police inspector and he couldn't answer it. I said, right, 20 years ago, police officers used to wear Union flags. You know, like this one here.
20 years ago?
Well, 15 to 20 years ago.
As part of the uniform?
Yeah, over in Bradford, they used to be. They used to just stick them on themselves.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then the police said they weren't allowed to do that anymore because it wasn't part of the uniform.
Okay.
So I get you're allowed to.
Just let me get this call. 1 second.
Yeah,
I'll come straight back to you.
Okay.
I'll try not to forget what we're going to say.
Come back, these guys.